Welcome back to the cryptoworld channel, everyone. My name is Josh, and right now, Ethereum is still running into this important area of resistance, while Bitcoin is potentially repeating this previous pattern, which I'll talk about in just a moment, so definitely stick around. First of all, starting off on the 4-day Bitcoin chart, and over the last 1 day, not a lot has changed on this 4-day time frame. So once again, as always, if you're new to the channel and you want to know more about this 4-day Bitcoin chart, then check out my last few videos on the channel to find out more. So getting straight into the daily Bitcoin chart, and right now, as I'm recording this video, the price of Bitcoin is still obviously trading above this important area of support, which is sitting in between around 24.3k to 25.3k. And as for the daily Bitcoin price oscillators, once again, not a lot has changed over the last 1 day. So the daily Bitcoin MACD is still showing relatively low momentum, but with that being said, it is currently looking more bullish than bearish. And something similar can be said about the daily Bitcoin RSI, because obviously just a couple of days ago, we saw a confirmed breakout in the daily Bitcoin RSI above this descending line of resistance, which is technically a bullish signal. But at least as of right now, we are still yet to see new higher highs in the RSI. So once again, in order to become more confident that we're really flipping more bullish again in terms of the trend, we need to see other confirmation signals, like for example, confirmed higher highs in the RSI, or ideally some higher lows or higher highs in the price. Obviously, that can help to confirm a bullish trend. But at least as of right now, we already have these early signs of a possible trend reversal from this bearish trend into potentially a new bullish trend. Because of course, we also have that bullish divergence now active on the daily Bitcoin chart, as I've said over the last few days. And so once again, at the very least, even if we do not see a bullish trend reversal, at the very least, we're due to see some sort of pause from that bearish trend, which obviously as of right now has been playing out over the last few days. And as I mentioned in my last video on the channel, of course, we have this new falling wedge pattern because we have lower highs and lower lows in the price, but it's entering into a converging range. And technically speaking, a falling wedge pattern is a bullish pattern because roughly around 2/3 of the time a falling wedge breaks out to the upside, and about 1/3 of the time a falling wedge breaks to the downside. And so once again, it is not impossible to see a break to the downside from a falling wedge pattern, but that's simply the less likely scenario. And as for support and resistance for this falling wedge pattern, the support line is currently sitting at around $25,000 per Bitcoin, and the line of resistance is sitting at around 26.6k approximately. And so basically, we need to see a confirmed breakout above 26.6k with at least a daily candle close to help confirm the breakout. And obviously, if that happens, then that would technically activate the falling wedge pattern, which is now forming. And in that scenario, if we do see a successful confirmed breakout above this resistance, then the technical price target is simply at the top of the wedge, sitting at around $30,000. And if you're looking at the last falling wedge pattern that we saw on the daily Bitcoin chart, that was all the way back here around May entering into early June. And obviously, we can all see how that turned out once we actually confirmed the breakout. But once again, obviously, it's important to actually confirm the breakout. Otherwise, we could just see another rejection from this resistance and continue forming the falling wedge pattern, kind of like what we saw here. Obviously, we saw multiple rejections from that line of resistance before eventually breaking out. And as for short-term support and resistance, looking at the Bitcoin order books, we have a decent amount of buy orders in between around 25.9k to 26k approximately, acting as support. And as for resistance, looking at the sell orders, we have a decent amount of sell orders in between around 26.9k to 27.1k, acting as resistance. But anyway, now getting into the Ethereum part of this video, this is on the daily ETH to US dollar chart, and the price of ETH is still running into this important area of resistance, sitting in between around 1620 to 1660 approximately. And this area of resistance is based on previous support and also the volume profile indicator showing quite a lot of resistance around that price range. And if we do end up seeing a confirmed breakout well above 1660, then obviously that would be a bullish signal, because in the volume profile indicator, the next major resistance doesn't start until around the mid 1.8k range. So for the bulls out there, that is what we need to see. Once again, a confirmed breakout above this resistance. Otherwise, as of right now, of course, we're simply just in lower highs and lower lows, which once again is a bearish trend here on the daily time frame. And as for the daily Ethereum price oscillators, first of all, the daily Ethereum MACD is still showing very low momentum, which means just in the shorter term, we do not really have a strong direction in the price. And And as for the daily Ethereum RSI, once again, this is still technically forming lower highs as of right now, so it is not flipped fully bullish again, but obviously we do have that bullish divergence still currently active on the daily ETH to US dollar chart, because once again, we have lower lows confirmed in the price in the daily candle closes, while also confirming higher lows in the daily Ethereum RSI. So once again, at the very least, even if we do not see a massive bullish trend reversal, at the very least, we do to see some sort of pause from that bearish trend, which can play out in the form of either choppy sideways price action, if not a slight bullish relief, which is what I've been saying over the last few days. And as for support and resistance, looking at the Fibonacci retracement tool, we still have that 50% retracement level acting as support, sitting at around 1510 to 1520. And as for resistance, we have this previous 38.2% Fibonacci level of support now acting as resistance, sitting at around 1630 to 1640. So right in that area of resistance here. And now, if you want to know how to maximize your profits in crypto, no matter if the price is going to the upside, to the downside, or simply chopping around sideways, then make sure to watch these videos popping up right here on your screen. The video in the top left shows you how to make money if the price is bullish or bearish using AI, and the video in the bottom left shows you how you can easily profit from choppy sideways price action. But anyway, that's everything that I have to say for today. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.